Alright, what's up, everybody? We're back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today, we're going to be talking about Joel Embiid because, like it or not, right now, he's the MVP of the NBA right now. He's putting on just a masterclass right now. He's doing historic things, just going crazy right now. We have to talk about him in today's video. Thank you guys for the views on the videos and the shorts recently. Really appreciate it. We are on the road to 500 subscribers, so if you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, like, turn notifications, and all stuff like that. I'd really appreciate it. Really helps out a lot. Links to my Twitter, TikTok, stuff like that in the description down below. And yeah, I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's get right into it. So Joel Embiid, he has been having another great year. Last year, he won the MVP, led the league in scoring, averaged 33, 10, and 4, a steal and a block. Had an amazing season. This year, though, he's been even better. He has been absolutely insane so far this season. The Sixers right now are one of the top seeds in the Eastern Conference. They're, I think, the third seed right now in the Eastern Conference. And Joel Embiid has been playing on another level. They have a new offense now. Nick Nurse is in there. You know, Tyrese Maxey has stepped up a lot. They have a kind of a new team, new style of offense, new system. But Joel has just been better in it. You know, like there's more space around him. There's more movement. So it's not just give him the ball in the post and let him go to work. It's like a lot more movement. He's got the ball in his hands a lot more. He's actually career high in assists as well. So he's finding teammates more. Defensively, he's there. He's just doing everything, you know, right now. And the stretch he's been on recently has been absolutely insane. Just looking at in the month of December. The month of December so far, he's played in 8 games. In the month of December, he's averaging over 41 points per game, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and almost 2 blocks, while shooting 61% from the field, 37% from 3, 92% from the free throw line. Yeah. And he's averaging 41, 13, and 2 blocks on 60% shooting in the month of December. That is insane. And they've only lost one game. They're 7-1 in the 8 games. The only loss was to the Bulls the other day where he had 40. But yeah, he's had 30 points in 13 consecutive games. His last time he scored under 30 was on November 15th. So it's been over a month since he's had a under 30-point game. So he's been down in there. So far throughout the entire year, he's leading the league, averaging over 35 points per game, with almost 12 rebounds, with 6 assists, a steal, and almost 2 blocks, shooting 54% from the field, 33% from 3, 89% from the free throw line. Just putting on just insane numbers. These numbers are crazy. 35, 12, and 6 with a steal and 2 blocks. Like, those are insane numbers, you know? He's just doing everything. He's just been better everywhere. Scoring, rebounding, defensively, passing the ball. He's just doing everything right now, you know? And he's the MVP of the NBA right now. He's got to be the MVP right now. I know this year's MVP race is very tight. You got Jokic is still in there. Luka's having a great year. Giannis is having a great year. You even got to put Shea in there. He's having an amazing season. But Joel right now has got to be number one. I mean, the way he's doing it right now, the absolute dominance. And really capped it off last night. Because in the last few games, let's be honest, he hasn't been playing the great competition. In the month of December, he's played against Washington twice, Atlanta, Detroit twice, Charlotte, Chicago. You know, like those aren't teams that they're really going to be in the playoffs and stuff like that. Last night, though, was a great test. They played against the Minnesota Timberwolves, the number 1 defense in the league, had the number 1 record in the NBA at that point, and he put up 51 points on the best defense in the league and Rudy Gobert. So, yeah, can't say it's, you know, we can't say he's going against trash competition anymore. He put up 50 on the best defense. So, what are you going to do about it, you know? Like, he's just been on an absolute tear throughout this month and throughout this entire season. He's been on an entire tear. He's the MVP of the NBA right now. You might not like it because, and there's a lot that comes with Joel Embiid, watching his game and seeing how he does it, you know, especially the free throws. He averages almost 12 free throw attempts per game. He makes about 10.5. You know, when you watch him, you definitely tell he's trying to get to that line. You know, he does a lot of falling and a lot of, you know, extra to try to sell a call, obviously. And even though that's not really liked by a lot of the NBA fans, you know, it's kind of just like, I don't really know how to explain it. It's just like he's going to do it, and everyone knows he's going to do it. And he does get bailed out a lot of the time. You know, he does get a lot of calls. So that kind of turns people off about Joel Embiid and his dominance. But if you just take away that and take away like the free throw foul drawing and stuff like that, He's been just absolutely insane this year, and I'm not a big fan of it, obviously either. But it's like at this point, I kind of accept it because that's what he's gonna do. You know, that's who Joel Embiid is. He's been that for the past few years, and I don't expect anything different from him. But I mean, he's just been balling, man. I mean, take that away, he's just dominating the league. He's doing it easy too. He's only playing 3 quarters. Like the last 2 games, he's only played 3 quarters, and he's still putting up 40 points, just because other teams just can't guard him. You know, like there's not many people in the NBA, if at all, that can really guard Joel Embiid because I mean, you gotta understand he's a 7 foot huge. He's 7 foot 280. He's a big man. He's a big man. So he's already got the post. He's already gonna be one of the biggest players, if not the biggest player on the court, on against whoever they're guarding. You know, maybe not height wise, but weight wise as well. He's gonna be one of the bigger, stronger guys on the court. You know, but he's also nimble, so he can do like the little post fades and dribble, little Euro steps, get to the rim, stuff like that. He's got pretty much any room in his bag. He can hit the mid range very efficiently. The three ball is very solid as well, and of course with his foul draw, he can get to the free throw line whenever he wants to as well. So that's another easy 10 points just off free throws. So it's like you can't really stop him. You can only hope he has a bad night, or hope that get the ball in his hands and let everyone else beat you. That's really the only way to beat the Sixers, because Joel Embiid right now is on an absolute tear in the league right now, and it's just crazy to watch, man. It's crazy to watch that he legitimately is on pace right now to win a second MVP in a row. Even though last year's MVP, we all know it was kind of more of, a lot of people thought it was more of a consolation prize. The last few years he's always been in it but never won it. But last year is probably was like the year, like, okay, Joel, here you go, you can have your MVP now. But he's been even better this season. I mean, he's up to scoring, he's up to everything. Literally all of his counting stats, his points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, all up this year. His efficiency is pretty much the same. His field goal percentage is about the same. 3-point percentage is about the same. Free throw percentage actually went up a little bit as well. So he's kind of doing the same thing on the same kind of efficiency, but doing more. And it's amazing. It's been amazing to watch. He's been one of the best, if not the best, in the game this season. And a very tight MVP race as well, because of course you got Luka Doncic in there as well. He's been having a crazy season. Nikola Jokic is still arguably the best player in the world. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been great so far this year for the Milwaukee Bucks. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Thunder have been amazing so far. So it's a very tight MVP race. It's not just like Joel and then everybody else. But right now, if I had to vote right now, it would be Joel Embiid, and as the MVP. And I'm saying this because he legitimately has a chance to go back to back on this MVP award. Like the way he's doing things, the dominance, the ease that he's playing. He's playing the game too easy. Like he's really playing the game too easy, where it's like he's just gonna have 30 just like by a blink of an eye. You're gonna watch, you look away, and then look back and he has 35 points all of a sudden. Like last night against Minnesota, all of a sudden he had like 36. And I was like, wait, he has 36 points? Like, damn. Like he's just doing it too easy. And that game against Minnesota really capped it off. Like that second half, third quarter where he was just dominating. The fourth quarter as well. The second half in general, he was just dominating everybody. Dominating up the best defense in the league. Rudy Gobert, Karl Anthony Towns didn't really stand a chance. Nas Reed, oh man, didn't stand a chance at all. It was just amazing to watch, amazing to see a 51 piece. And yeah, I mean 35, 12, and 6. We are stealing 2 blocks. Those are hard numbers to beat, man. Those are hard numbers to beat. But yeah, shout out to Joel. He's been great. Shout out to the 76ers. They've been great. This new offense, this new everything. Just looks like one of the better Sixers team we've seen in a little while. Like, I feel like the only Sixers team I like better than this was the Jimmy Butler year, 76ers, when Kawhi hit that shot. I feel like that's the only other Sixer team I saw, and I was like, I think this team could do things. Like this team just looks. It doesn't have the same talent level and the same names as the other past teams have, but they're more. Their game is different. They move the ball around. They have everyone involved. Tyrese Maxey has been super great. They have role players that can do all the little things, can shoot the three, can defend well. Like they just have a lot of other things. They have a better system, and a better way of playing than the last few years Sixers teams had. So yeah, I'm very excited for the Sixers team. See what they can do the rest of the year. But man, Joel Embiid has just been on an absolute tear this year, and he might legitimately go back to back on this MVP award. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you enjoyed the content, consider subscribing, turn notifications, and also like that. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps out a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.